All right, y'all, we're out here back outside the cubicle. Just got done with work and I'm hanging around the pickler right now. So this video is very overdue, but I'm basically going to talk through a few things. So first, why did I stop tennis and switch to pickleball? Truth is, I love tennis and I still do, but pickleball just seems like way too good of an opportunity to pass up on right now. So pickleball is kind of unique where it's just now recently becoming very mainstream. People did not really grow up training for pickleball, and this is a situation where with 2 years of experience you could be top of the food chain in pickleball celebrity, whereas tennis, football, baseball, basketball, any other sport, you're absolutely ridiculous if you think you can go pro in 2 years at any of those. Additionally, so might not be the same anymore, but I remember hearing things about some high-paying contracts, people making over $1 million playing pickleball. And if you take the attributes of all the top performing pickleball players, a lot of them were around my tennis skill level or lower, with the exception of like Jack Sock and Donald Young and all that. But a lot of my peers are doing really well in the pickleball world, such as Connor Garnett, James Ignatowicz, etc. I don't know. Ben Johns, he was like a 2-star recruit. Colin Johns, he was a 3-star. And Ben Johns is the best pickleball player in the world. Now, back to tennis. Tennis was great. I still don't think my goal was completely impossible, though most say it is. Which, if you haven't been on this channel before, let me tell you what my goal was. So my goal is to be top 100 in the world and play in the US Open, which I was a great tennis player, but for me to do that, any reasonable person would say that's impossible, right? But I wanted to prove that wrong. And I still do believe if I kept going with it, I still think there's a very slight possibility that I could have achieved it. But again, this pickleball opportunity, it almost seems like it's meant to be. How are you gonna have this sport just spawn out of nowhere and not do it when it's almost expected for somebody like me to go in and do well in it? No physical limitations and more longevity. All right, so let's go into what I'm gonna achieve this year. So my goal is to achieve a top 25 level. Let me specify, not 25 in the world, but I'm gonna be playing at that level. So my focus isn't really the ranking this year. I just wanna make sure I have the ability to beat players that are in the top 25 and feel like my name belongs on that part of the ranking list. Which again, that's pretty ambitious. That's very tough. I'm currently ranked 140 in singles and who knows what in doubles, probably like 400 something. So I am nowhere near there right now. And also as I speak, I kind of want a more traceable goal. So I'm gonna go ahead and say I also want to be top 100 by the end of the world. I want to be top 100 by the end of the year. Now, how will I do it? I'm not gonna go in a whole lot of detail here, but I have created a schedule just like I've always talked about in the past. Just like how I've always talked about in the past with my tennis goals. I think it's important to have a schedule, stay on track, keep yourself accountable, which is also one of the main reasons why I'm doing this YouTube channel, keep myself accountable. But anyway, let me go through the schedule real quick. So basically I'm gonna practice 6 days a week. It's gonna be a mix of gym, conditioning / agility, video review, and match play. My weekdays are geared towards drilling, and then my weekends are either match play or tournament. So I want to fill up my schedule as many tournaments as possible. Lots of traveling, but whenever I'm in town, I still want those weekends to be competitive as if I am playing a tournament and get those competitive reps in. So what are my posts gonna look like? So I have a very busy schedule. I've got a full-time job and I'm grinding pickleball outside of that job. And I also want to have a life too, which, I mean, obviously you can't have everything. If you want to achieve something, you got to make sacrifices. But at the same time, there's still things I need to do. I need to buy a house. I'm looking for houses right now. That will be a constraint for sure, as far as the wallet goes. With that being said, a lot of these videos are going to be very unedited, just raw content. Again, accountability and just tracing you through what's going on. Nothing super polished. You get to see behind the scenes what a nobody does to get to top 25 in the world. So you get to see all of that from start to finish. My YouTube will mainly be raw content related to training / progress. Gonna mix in some vlogs as you've seen so far, and I'm also open to other ideas that you guys can drop in the chat. And if you're not following my Instagram page yet, go ahead and follow vinretke.pb on Instagram. And yeah, we're gonna post some stuff on there too. The pickleball reels are gonna be random, just whatever I feel like posting. Some will be funny, some will be informative. I'll be posting achievements and anything else pickleball related. And last thing I want to mention before I cut this video, so me, Michael, and Miles Hoover, we've all gotten together and we're putting together a brand, and it is called Chelly. So basically the idea behind that is we're going to start off making some high performance athletic wear. We want it to be high quality. We want it to feel really good. Something that we would love to wear when we're going out to these tournaments. Our whole motto behind that is perform hard, live easy. So we're gonna have our performance line, and we're also gonna have our comfort casual line that you could wear to the bar, to the beach, studying, just your everyday life stuff, your live easy part. And leaving off with that, so what do we have scheduled in the near future? So as I said, we've got Opelika Challenger this weekend, really pumped for that. And then the week after that, we're gonna have the Atlanta PPA. So stay posted, looking forward to this journey. I hope you guys are too. And yeah, like I said, if there's anything in particular you want me to post, go ahead and let me know. But anyways, I'll cut it there. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of you. Bye-bye. After quality focus.